Hi everyone, welcome to Miss Merrill Makes. I'm Miss Merrill. Some of you may know me from school as your art teacher, and if you don't know me, I'm a kindergarten through 5th grade visual art teacher in San Francisco. I have another really fun art project for you to do today, and I'm going to be teaching you how to draw this beautiful and awesome whale drawing. I typically would do this lesson with older elementary students, 3rd through 5th grade. If you're older than that, I think that you would definitely enjoy it as well. And for students younger than that, that's no problem too. Maybe you'll just need a little extra help at home from a grown-up or sibling, okay? So I'm going to be showing you how to do this up close today, and I'm just going to show you how to draw it. Typically at school, I would have my students draw it with pencil, then we would retrace it with permanent marker, and then I actually have them use watercolor crayons to color it in, which are made out of watercolor paint. So if you don't know watercolor crayons, you color with them like a regular crayon, and then you go over it with a wet paintbrush and it magically turns into paint. They're really fun, but I'm just going to be showing you how to draw it today, and then you can use whatever you have at home to color it in. Crayons, colored pencils, markers, maybe paints, or maybe you just want to leave it in black and white and do a really detailed drawing. Okay, I'm going to be showing you how to do that up close, so let's get started. Okay, here you can see some of my samples up close that I wanted to show you. This one has more of a sunset colored sky with a horizon line and an island in the background, and I tried to make my water fade from light to dark blue, and I also used some greens and some purple in there to get the different shades of the ocean. My whale is gray, and I made its belly a little bit lighter. And then in this one, it's all the way underwater. I made lots of wiggly lines, and I used the same colors, purple, green, blue, turquoise for the water, and I added a little more purple to my whale. And then I did lots of wavy lines with my permanent marker to give the water some movement, okay? I'm gonna be showing you on some plain white paper today. And all that you need to do the drawing portion of this lesson is paper, pencil, and you'll need an eraser today, okay? If you want to write your name anywhere, today's date, go ahead and do that. And then the line that we're going to start with to make our whale, and make sure your paper is going the long way across today, okay? So horizontally. So the longer side of your paper should be facing your body on the table that you're using. All right. So to start our whale, we're going to draw a line that curves up on the left side, and then it curves down as it goes towards the right. Okay. And I'm actually going to make that just a little shorter to fit my whale's tail in. Okay. So it should look like this. The next line that we're going to add is almost like a mirror image of this top line, but underneath. And this is going to form the whale's belly. So it's going to curve down and then come close to the tail. So curve down and then up. Okay, next we're going to add a line for the whale's mouth. So this line is going to kind of follow the same direction or the same way we made this top line go up and then down. And it's going to go where those top and bottom lines met. I'm going to draw it up first and then down. Okay, and that's a shorter little line that we're doing there. Then I'm going to start to form the tail over here. So on my tail, I made the top fin a little smaller, kind of like the shape of a leaf. And then I'm going to make the bottom fin just a little bigger. So curved on the outside. And there. Okay. And you can do little details like the fins, things like that. You can style them differently if you'd like to on your picture. Okay, next I'm going to add the fins on the side of the whale. So I'm going to draw a big line that curves down here, and you'll notice it's going through this line. So some of this line we're going to have to erase in just a moment. And then for the other side of this fin, I'm going to bring the line down a little, then out diagonally, and then curve it to connect. Okay? And now I can go ahead and erase this part of the line. Let me just move this a little. There. This part of the fin. Because this fin is supposed to be covering that side of the whale's body in this space. And then I can always retrace the sides if they got it erased at all. Okay, and then for the other side, I just draw kind of a smaller one like this. And it looks shorter because it's further away. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some of these wiggly, kind of bumpy lines that form on the whale's belly. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to start and end them around the same area. And they're gonna go behind this fin too, because this fin is covering that side of the whale's body. And then I'm gonna just kind of continue them on this side until they run into the part of the tail where it starts to get a lot more narrow. So just kind of a bumpy or wiggly line. Okay. Next, I'm gonna add, the whale has little bumps under its mouth here. So you can make those by just drawing little circles or little rainbow shaped lines. Okay, and if you don't wanna add these, again, this is one of those details that you can choose if you wanna add or maybe leave out, or if you wanna do it just a little differently. I like how it looks, giving the whale's body some textures to it. Okay. Next, we're gonna add an eye. So I kind of do it right above the end of the mouth here, and you can do any eye, but we only need one because our whale, we're seeing it from the side versus straight forward, so we would only see one eye. So I just drew a curved line and then almost like a little circle underneath. I'm gonna make it shaded on that side so that my whale is looking out. Great, okay. Now you can do any sort of background you want. So again, maybe you want to draw a horizon line and an island and some trees or the sun setting. Maybe you just want it all underwater, okay? I'm gonna show a few of those details really quick. If you wanna do the horizon line, just draw a line straight across the top, just about an inch or two from the top of the paper. An island, I just made a bumpy line that starts lower and then goes up just a little bit higher. And those silhouetted palm trees, or like a palm tree shadow, where it's all in black. We just make a thick line and then some curved lines coming out of it. And this will be even easier to do with a permanent marker or thick pen, okay? And then the sun setting, just a rainbow shaped line over that horizon line. Again, you don't have to do that. It could be all underwater, like this example. Let me show that. And for that one, I just filled up the space under the water with lots of wiggly lines, kind of going in different directions. So some might be bending down this way. Some might be going more across. Maybe in some of them even, sometimes I like to trace the shape that's made between two wiggly lines like that, okay? So you can fill up the space however you want. If you want to add more underwater details like seaweed or any other sea creatures, that'd be another great way to finish your whale, okay? Thank you so much for watching the demonstration. Thank you so much for joining me today on Miss Merrill Makes. I hope that you all had fun drawing your whales, and I can't wait to see how they turn out. Please send me a picture if you can, and I hope you have fun making your art today. Bye!